Hello everybody, and in this video we are back in the classic car capital of the world, Auburn, Indiana. This is the Labor Day weekend auction at Worldwide Auctioneers. There is so much to get to, so subscribe and let's get into it. Well, the cars here never disappoint, do they? One of the first things that you see when you come into this main room is this Ford GT prototype. It was one that did 200 miles per hour during testing. It's in this very nice all black specification. It looks really good. Interior looks nice. This has been here at the auction a few different times, so it is really always just a treat to be able to see it. This 100% is probably the star of this year's auction. It's this gorgeous Mercedes-Benz 300 SL Gullwing. There was one here a few years ago actually that was a one-of-one green over green spec. I'll put a picture up here on the screen right now of it. But this one, overall, I think this spec is better in my opinion. The black with the green interior. This just looks beautiful. I've always been in love with these. Now these are impressive cars. I understand people think that these can be overrated, and I get it. Everybody talks about them, everybody raves about them, but you know what? Everybody who raves about them are right. These are absolutely phenomenal cars. I was in one at Gingerman Raceway not too long ago, and I was extremely impressed by the way this car cornered. The amount of traction that it got was just insane. And this is actually a pretty unique spec. I haven't seen a spec like this. Everybody usually goes for like the darker wheels, but not on this one. Yellow, it's got the YSEC package. You can tell by all the carbon fiber. This is something I haven't seen on one yet. It's the fact that it has, I'm not sure if you can see it from here, but it's got the comfort seats, which is an interesting option for an RS car, but it's comfortable, that's for sure. And look at that rear profile with the humongous wing that has the DRS effect. Just incredible. And here's another star of this year's auction. It's a 1985 Lamborghini Countach 5000S, one of only 19 with the fuel injection system. Obviously, this is before the Quattro valve system that they put in later cars. And this really is one of the nicest, if not the nicest Countach examples that I've ever seen. So all the paint looks really good. These wheels look gorgeous. And in here, the interior is in great shape. It looks just beautiful, just beautiful. Here's another incredible car being featured here at the auction. It is the 1999 Vector M12. This is number 12 of only 14 that exist in the world. So it's mechanically basically a Diablo that's been rebodied, because the story is a Malaysian holding company bought out Vector as well as Lamborghini around the same time, and so they shared the same engine, chassis, platform, all that kind of stuff. So mechanically it's a Diablo. On the outside it's a Vector. And next to the Ford GT is this 1940 BMW 328 Roadster. This is the coolest BMW that I've ever seen. This is just beautiful. These lines are unlike anything else, and this is, well, quite the bare bones interior, that's for sure. But in this rear profile down the side, you cannot beat that. That is just glorious. Just incredible. Now I have a thing for these, the BMW 850 CSI. It's basically a BMW M8 from the 90s. So it's got the 5.6 liter naturally aspirated V12, and it's a derivative of it. Ended up in the McLaren F1. So it's got a famous motor, and it's got this beautiful bodywork. I really, really love the way these look. This interior is actually pretty cool. And like I said, practically an M8 from this time period. Very, very few of them. This is gonna go for some big money. Now here's another BMW that I have a thing for. It's the BMW Z8, and this is the Alpina, so it gets like the Alpina wheels, some interior stuff, and an automatic transmission rather than a manual one. But either way, I just love these so much. It's a phenomenal looking car, almost looks E-Type-esque, especially in the rear. You just can't get better than this. Now here's a nice Porsche, a 2010 Porsche 911 GT3 with only 2,500 miles from new. The interior obviously looks gorgeous. Paint looks really good. Obviously the 3.8 liter flat six that, you know, just revs to the moon. But I've always loved 911s, always loved GT3s, and this is such a great example. Now here is an Italian stallion, a 1969 Ferrari 365 GT 2+2 in this beautiful metallic blue and the brown interior, like a saddle brown interior. It just looks incredible. I've always loved these. It's got a naturally aspirated, carbureted V12. Just beautiful cars. And here's a newer Italian stallion, a 2024 Ferrari 296 GTB, which means it's the coupe, but it is basically brand new, extremely low miles, very good looking car, hybrid twin turbo V6 with over 800 horsepower. Absolutely incredible. And I also really like this green 1974 BMW 2002. I love this green. Black interior always looks really good. I've just always liked these. I would love to have one someday. I will have one someday. That's the mindset you gotta get. I will have one someday, just not now. And yet another beautiful piece of machinery from Maranello is this 2005 Ferrari F430 Spider in this black metallic color. I'm not entirely sure if it comes out on camera. I mean, camera, it never really does justice for just about anything, but this is just a stunning color. And it's only got like 8,000 miles from new. And it's got this nice brown, I believe they call Cuyo interior. It looks really good. And of course, it has the F136 motor, which is the same engine that they put in the California and more famously in the Ferrari 458. This is the first iteration of this motor. And if you want another cool little tidbit, 430 is actually the engine displacement. So it's a 4.3 liter naturally aspirated V8. I've been lucky enough to experience one multiple different times, and I just love these. With the F1 single clutch transmission, it gives you a nice buck, a nice kick. It adds some drama, motion theater, and it feels very mechanical. And I understand everybody bashes on the F1 system, but it's actually really good. And back to the Porsches, we have this just gorgeous 2002 Porsche Roof Turbo R Cabriolet. So it's like this hardtop convertible. It looks absolutely stunning in this color, and there's really nothing else like it. This is a one-of-one spec to my understanding, and well, just phenomenal. Now here's a really interesting car. It's a 1968 Iso Grifo. So it's an Italian car, but it has an American motor. And yes, they came with this. You could get a 350 Chevy motor, but this one has the 7-liter 454 engine from Chevrolet, obviously. And well, it is just a stunning car with a really awesome motor. And a small car like this with a 7-liter V8 is just insane. I cannot imagine what this would be like to experience. Now here is a really prominent Chevrolet. On the one hand, it may just look like any 69 Camaro, but it's not. It is a Copo ZL1 with a 427 motor. These are incredibly rare. It says rated at 425 horsepower, but we all know that it's probably a lot more than that. And I love this kind of like this white cream, the white cream wheels, and this interior looks really, really good. This one's in absolutely phenomenal shape. So here we are inside of one of the other rooms with a bunch of even more cool cars. We have a 64 Porsche 356 right here. Cabriolet. Absolutely phenomenal looking car. I've always had a thing for these because, well, it's a Porsche, an old Porsche. This one is in just fantastic shape. And there's your air-cooled motor. But next to it is an Aston Martin Vantage, the manual transmission. So it's a 2007 V8 Vantage. It only has 2,700 miles, so it's in absolutely tip-top condition. It's just gorgeous with this silver over the black interior. It just looks really, really good. Now here is yet another really good-looking car. It's a Jaguar XK120 SE Roadster. And these look just absolutely phenomenal. I mean, look at that profile. You cannot tell me that that is not one of the most gorgeous cars ever made. And it was, in fact, the fastest car ever made when it came out. The reason why it has the name XK120 is because it went 120 miles per hour. So it was the fastest car in the world at the time that it came out. Now this is incredible. A 1977 Ferrari 308 GTB in this just stunning yellow, this bright yellow over this black interior. It's got 55,000 miles. It's in pretty good shape, actually. It's in really good shape. And of course, being a 77, it is a carbureted car, so just makes it all the more special. Now here is a cool looking E-Type. It's a 64 Competition or 3.8 Competition. This is a really cool looking car. Oh my gosh. This was very freshly restored back a few years ago, and it's only been driven 400 miles since the restoration. So maybe the new owner will hopefully get out and drive it more, but tell you what, it's just as good to look at. And yet another yellow Ferrari, a Ferrari 360 Spider. Very interesting spec with this yellow, the black massive stripes, and well, we have the black seats with the yellow Daytona stripes, and the rest of it is tan with a black dash. Very interesting. 360s are a great car. I reviewed one on my channel here, so go check that one out. But the back is probably my favorite angle of this car. It just looks so good.
And now, yet again, I find myself back up on the block with Elliot for another interview with the auction.
So here we are back at Worldwide with Elliot again. We're taking this fly yellow Ferrari 308 up on stage, so this should be interesting.
Alright guys, right now I'm in a 1977 Ferrari 308 GTB. And beside me is not Lindsay anymore. I actually have a special guest, Collin, from his YouTube channel, Cars with Collin. We did this last auction. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, check his YouTube channel out. Collin's also a huge Ferrari guy. So Collin, what do you love about the 308?
Man, it is tough to pin down just one thing, but that V8 behind there is just glorious. It sounds great, and the 5-speed manual transmission, just the feel of that is absolutely wonderful. And it is the beginning of a wonderful lineage making way to legendary cars like the 458.
Absolutely. I fell in love with these cars driving one on the Enthusiast Tour, and I love that this one is displayed in fly yellow. Huge yellow car fan, if you guys haven't noticed. This thing is in immaculate condition. I just love these cars, and like he said, this is the start of the iconic mid-engine Ferrari. Let's send it back to the block.
And a huge thanks to Elliot and Worldwide for yet another awesome opportunity like this. I will put Elliot and Worldwide's YouTube links in the description below. Please go check them out. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next couple of videos where I will be showing you the best events here on Labor Day weekend in Auburn, Indiana. Like and subscribe and turn your notification bell on so you don't miss the next one. God bless.